Hey, it's Brian with Old Man New Tech, and today we're taking a look at an outdoor speaker from a company called Yizeelfar. Hope I'm pronouncing that correct, guys. It's a 40-watt outdoor Bluetooth speaker, and we are going to check out what's in the box here shortly. But first, hey, show the channel some love. Head down below, hit like, subscribe, throw me some comments, maybe hit that little bell. You get notified every time I got a new video that comes out. Now let's go see what's in this box. Okay, so we're unboxing the 40-watt Bluetooth speaker from the company called Yizeelfar, which I guess in Dutch translates to golden puppy. But hey, I want to hear what your translation is. Shoot that in the comments down below. But you know what? This is not going to be a boring unboxing video, so let's unbox this Old Man New Tech style. All right, and we've got our handy dandy user guide. We've got a 3.5mm aux jack so that we can plug in our non-Bluetooth devices. And it comes with a Type-C charging cord. Now we'll take a look at the speaker itself. Well, I like the solid handle on it. It's like a nice boombox design. I got some warm tips here, I guess.
That's what she said.
And it gives us some tips on what to do, what not to do as far as saving battery power, because there's lights on this, and then also making sure that our seal is on so we don't get water intrusion into the device itself. Now on the front here, we've got our power off and on, and I guess this will also control the light show. Got volume controls up and down, and play and pause. And as you can see inside here, I've got two drivers and what looks to be a passive radiator here in the middle that has an LED light ensconced back there. On the back side, I can see also another passive radiator in the back that's going to radiate a little bit of bass out of the back side of the speaker. And then on the side here, we have our access for our charging ports, as well as a USB port that will allow us to charge other devices. And there's our 3.5mm aux jack and our Type-C input for charging the device. Now we're going to put that seal on there. That is a very thick, tough seal that's going to keep that protected. Now this is an IPX5 rated speaker, which means I can get splashes on it, but unlike its predecessors, I can't dunk it in the water. But overall, I like the design. Look, you can kind of tilt it on an angle there if you want. It's a little tipsy, but the overall design is solid, and I do like that solid handle on there. But hey, let's get this synced up and see how she sounds. All right, and we're back, and I've had a chance to use the Yizeelfar, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Bluetooth speaker now for a couple weeks. It is a 40-watt speaker, so you are getting some decent sound out of it. Now you can pick up the Yizeelfar speaker on Amazon right now for, with a coupon, about 60 bucks. So I'm going to shoot a link down below, and you can check out the latest pricing on the speaker. So I figured out that they have two tweeters in this speaker, and then also two regular size speakers mounted inside of here. This is just for show here, and you'll see the lights on here in a minute. And around the back is the passive radiator, and that gives you some bass emanating from the back. So you're technically getting 360 degrees of sound. I don't know if I count a passive radiator as a true speaker, but it does give you a little bit of that, that low end bass. One other thing you'll notice about the speaker is that it is Bluetooth 5.3. I was easily able to get 100 feet away from my source, which gives you a really good range. You can move it around the house if you're indoors. You can go from one room to another and not worry about any sort of breakup. You're also going to notice that you're getting actual stereo sound coming out of this. Even though it's a relatively small boombox, it does pack quite a bit of sound into this little unit. And it is built tough. That's a metal grate on the front, pretty high grade plastic here, so it's a tough little speaker. Now if this speaker looks familiar to you guys at all, if you've been watching my channel since it started, one of the first Bluetooth speakers that I reviewed was the AOMI Go. And that speaker is actually built on the same platform as this speaker. Same look and everything. Now that speaker was IPX7. This unit is IPX5, which means that you can splash it, but don't submerge it. So I was a little bummed that I can't really take this on the boat and confidently say that I can dump it over the side and it's going to survive the dunking in the lake. But everything looks the same on this speaker as the older model, including this tough flap right here, I mean, that is designed for total waterproof. Now, the speaker also has a 10,000 milliamp battery inside of it, which means you're going to get some decent battery life out of this. I was able to get a good 10 to 12 hours out of it, playing it pretty loud. We're talking about 75% volume. But hey, I'm rambling on. All this spec stuff doesn't really mean much if the speaker doesn't sound great. Okay, we power it up. Check out those lights. All right, just like that, we're synced. And really syncing it up is as easy as turning it on and going to your Bluetooth device and hitting, and look for live sound. I don't know, it's a different name for the speaker, but I think I like live sound better than Yizeelfar. Okay, we're gonna play some royalty-free music so we don't anger the YouTube gods.
No problem, Brian.
All right, note when I increase and decrease the volume levels on this that the lights also correspond to that volume going up and down. Pretty cool, huh? Mid-ranges are okay, the bass is okay. All right. I dig the lights. You can also turn them off and on just by hitting the power button. So I have 3 flashing modes. I can go rainbow. I can go alternating colors. I can turn it off. And you'll notice that it is pretty one-directional, but you are getting some bass coming out of the back. All right, we're going to pause it. So as you can see, the controls are easy to use. They're clearly labeled. I like the fact that they colored the buttons, because a lot of these budget Bluetooth speakers, they don't put a lot into making the controls look nice. But you know what? I can fill any room with sound with a lot of these budget speakers. Let's see if it can hold up outside. Okay, we're back from outside, and it held up okay outside. I want to say that the bass dissipates quite a bit when you bring it into an outdoor environment. And with an outdoor speaker like this, I mean, you're going to be using it outdoors, right? So when you're out, you want to be able to jam this thing, and you're going to have to turn it up 100% to really overcome the sound of a party. Let's say you had 50 people or more. But if you have a small crowd, or if you're heading out on the boat or something, and you just want a speaker to throw in the back and play some tunes, and you don't want to really blow everybody out of the water with it, it's a fine speaker. But I tell you, outdoors, the bass really fades back quite a bit, and you're left with an okay sounding speaker, and that kind of holds me back from giving it a full recommendation. And I do like the light show, but when you get it outdoors in full sunlight, you're gonna have a hard time seeing it, so save yourself the battery life and just turn the light show off. But at night, I tell you, I see a lot of speakers with these pulsing LED lights on them, and this thing actually has some of the brightest lights that I've seen on these speakers. So the pros and cons for the Yizeelfar Bluetooth wireless speaker. I mean, some of the pros, it does get rather loud. It's a true 40-watt speaker. It has regular drivers and tweeters. And another pro is the light show is brilliant on this thing. Also, the build is pretty solid. This thing can take some punishment. And the Yizeelfar Bluetooth speaker is Bluetooth 5.3, which is relatively new. It gets great range, and you can easily get over 100 feet away from the speaker itself. Now, as far as the cons go, the speaker is not 100% waterproof, which I would love to have with a speaker like this. And I wish there was a power level indicator on the unit itself. Now, another con, and this is kind of where I place all of my cards, is the sound. The sound itself is, like I said before, okay, and it's really not blowing me away when I get it outdoors.
No way!
And when you do turn it up to 100%, I am hearing some crackling in the high notes, and the mid-range kind of gets a little bit muddy. Which, at the price point for this speaker right now, it's priced a little bit high. I would hope to see this somewhere around $30 in order to make it a good recommendation. But those are my thoughts on the Yizeelfar, try to say that 3 times fast, Bluetooth wireless speaker, 40 watts. It does get loud, and it's and it's got okay sound, but I've seen better speakers out there, so I can't give it my full recommendation. But hey, I want to hear what you guys think when you look at speakers like this. So do me a favor, shoot me some comments down below. But hey, I got it synced up right now, and the weather's beautiful outside, so I will catch you guys later. Hey, this is Brian with Old Man New Tech. We can't make this channel happen without you, so please hit subscribe and smash that bell down below. And if you're looking for product links, you'll find them there too. Thank you.